Hello, my name is Dee. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome back if you have been here before. So today we are going to be doing a reading on what their next move forward toward you is. Okay, so we are checking in to see at what your person's going to do next, basically. And for pile 1, we have Amethyst. For pile 2, we have Rose Quartz. And for pile 3, we have Clear Quartz. And with that said, let's jump right in to pile 1 with the Amethyst heart. Okay, we are checking in to see what's your person's next move. Okay, what are they going to do next within this connection or within this relationship? Pile 1. Let's see. Okay, pile 1. Okay, so we start off strong with the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords to me is indicating that the two of you might be no contact at this point, that there might have been some hurt or some betrayal within this connection, and basically that the two of you needed a break because we have the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords in reverse jumping out right next to it. Okay, so to me, there's been some pain, there's been some betrayal, there's been some heartbreak when it comes to this connection. This connection has not been easy. Okay, it's quite clear to see that it is complicated. The two of you might not be in communication right now with one another, or communication might be strained or very low contact. But right after this, we get the Knight of Wands in reverse. With that Knight of Wands in reverse, I would say that at this point again, there's been some heartbreak, there's been some betrayal. There's been times where your person could have been sending you mixed signals. You might have felt like they were somewhat of a player. I also feel like the Knight of Wands, and Wands I look at as communication, and I look at them as movement. So I feel like this, to see the Knight of Wands in reverse, which is one of the quickest moving cards in the tarot deck, reversed, kind of goes to show that this connection is not really going anywhere at this current point in time. Okay, that at this current point in time, things seem to be moving very slowly. And if there hasn't been any hurt or betrayal that you feel like this person has, bestowed upon you, because to me what's coming out here is that for some people, they might have hurt you. I also feel like for some people, this connection has just seemed to be rather stagnant. That communication dropped off between you and this person. That this person at times might have sent you mixed signals, and that's where that hurt is coming from. Okay? That maybe things were moving along quite nicely for you and this person, and then you found out that they were seeing someone else, and so on and so forth. But for some of you, there could have been a breakup and a separation, and now the two of you are no contact. For others, I do feel like things were seeming to be going well, and then you might have felt somewhat betrayed by this person, or felt like they were playing games with you. Okay, so in terms of their next move forward, we then have the Knight of Pentacles. Again, indicating that there is some slow movement taking place here. At this current point in time, or in the current energy of this connection, I feel like there's nothing happening. There's nothing happening, and I also feel like you might be somewhat confused. The Knight of Pentacles would reiterate that there's nothing happening at this point in time, but that this person does plan to take forward movement toward you into the future. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to say is my classic line of not to get stuck in this waiting energy, because when you get stuck in this waiting energy, you're missing out on other meaningful connections in love and in life. So if you do not have the patience to wait around for this person, you might choose to move on from this connection. Okay, and as always, take it as it resonates. Okay, it's not going to resonate for everybody in every situation, but The Knight of Pentacles reiterates the slow movement, especially if this is a separation. It might already be going slow and it might continue to be slow. If this is something that just occurred, expect to be waiting around for this person to make their movement back toward you. Okay, but the movement that they want to make for you is wish fulfillment with the well. Okay, this is emotional fulfillment. This is emotional abundance. This is, you know, really wanting to start a life with you and build a life with you, even with that Knight of Pentacles. I also feel like your person, in a sense, doesn't feel quite settled yet. They don't feel quite settled within their own life, which might be why they pulled back from this connection. Because in one way, shape, or form, at this current point in time, they don't seem to have their energy within this connection right now. It seems like they've pulled back a lot, or most or all of their energy from you and from the connection. But they're doing so in order to be able to bring you a solid and stable future. Again, you might not have the patience to wait around for this person to do so, but this is their next move toward you. Okay, we then have the Judgment card jump out. And the Judgment card to me is indicating that this person has made some decisions, whether or not you are privy to them. This person has made some decisions. Okay, my battery died mid-sentence, so I might repeat myself, but whether or not you are privy to it, it seems as though your person has made some decisions regarding this connection. And I do feel like part of that decision making deals with them taking their time to come back forward toward you, because they know that there's things that they need to figure out and work out and rectify within their own lives. They also want to feel more settled. They want to give you a solid, stable, committed, and loyal future. And if they're not in a place to do that right now, because again, this person might not have directly betrayed you, but this person might think of you very seriously, and they're not at the point in their life for a serious relationship, which is why they are taking their time moving forward toward you. And again, you might not have the patience to wait around for this person, but this person has it in their mind to, you know, basically give you everything that you want and need and deserve and desire within a romantic connection when they are ready to do so. And I think we will end it there in regard to the tarot cards. I want to pull some oracle cards as well. We end with the Hierophant. So even in that regard, this person has decided that they want to spend the rest of their life with you. The Hierophant is a card of commitment and a card of marriage. This person wants to live a very traditional life with you. However, I feel like this person at this current point in time is not ready to give you that traditional relationship. They're not ready to give you that committed relationship or that loyalty. They're not ready to settle down with someone. But they met you and they want to settle down with you, and that is what they are working toward. Okay, so this situation in and of itself is going to require patience. I feel like it has already required patience for some of us. You know, for some of us, you've been waiting for this person to come back around for a while. And and as I am saying that, this card kind of floofed out of the deck when I shuffled it for the first time, and it is the worth waiting for card. Okay, divine timing is at work in your love life. And that is what is occurring here. That this connection is going to evolve and going to come back around, you know, in divine timing. Okay? This has taken a while for some of us, and for others it's going to take a while to come back around. And for others, you've been waiting a while and you might have a little bit while more to wait. But this connection is worth waiting for. And again, I always throw my disclaimer in there to not get stuck in that waiting energy, because then you're only allowing for yourself to miss out. You're causing a disservice to yourself by waiting around. But this is what the cards are saying. Okay, we literally have a card that says worth waiting for. We have the Knight of Pentacles, which a lot of times, as I said, will indicate that this situation is going to require for you to have patience, but you are going to be very happy with the results, as we can see with the Well, indicating this message of emotional fulfillment, and emotional abundance, as well as the Hierophant, indicating that this person really truly does see a future with you. They want that traditional relationship with you, but again, they might not be in a place right now to be able to give that to you. But it is what they are working toward, and it is what they have on their mind. We have the Calling in Your Soulmate card, which can be indicating, I just want to get one card at a time. The Calling in Your Soulmate card, which again can be indicating that there is a divine element to this connection, or that this is a divine counterpart of yours, especially because we have divine timing. And then the Calling in Your Soulmate card says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations will help to bring you together. And again, they will help to bring you together in divine timing. Let's see if I can get another card. Could that be it, pile one? Usually if I threaten the decks, they start to shoot cards out. I only want one card at a time. It is safe for you to love. So open up your heart to give and to receive love, the highest energy of all. So even with that, focus on leaving your heart open for other opportunities within your love life, but also continue to open up your heart for this person. Okay, this person that you are clearly trying to energetically attract back into your life. Okay, really focus on the heart chakra. Focus on, again, leaving yourself open to giving and to receiving love. One card. And then we have getting to know each other. And what I find interesting with the getting to know one another, it says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And I feel like at this current point in time, or in the past, when you and this person were getting together, this person is not was not in a good place or in a position to really open themselves up to you. And I also feel like that is part of the work that they are doing right now, that the two of you are apart, is that they are really readying themselves to be a life partner for you. Okay, which is an absolutely beautiful thing. And now I think this might be it. I also feel like the getting to know each other card, heart-to-heart conversations. Okay, so I would say also, in regard to everything, this situation is going to require patience. This situation is running on divine timing, but this situation is really going to bring you that emotional fulfillment that you have been looking for in regard to a partnership. Okay? Things have not always been good or well or easy between the both of you, but there's this very strong indication that this person is truly someone who you could spend the rest of your life with, somebody that you can continue to learn and to grow and to evolve with. But whatever this separation or no contact situation is that's taking place right now, needed to take place in order for this person to ready themselves for this serious, loving, supportive, committed, uplifting, romantic relationship. Okay? And there's going to be many things when you do reconnect with this person that you're going to learn about them, because they weren't in a place where they were open or ready to share them with you. You know, you might feel like you do know a lot about this person. You might feel like this could have been somebody that you were very close to. This could have been a very close friend, or this could have been a lover, and you could have thought that you knew all that there was to know about this person. You might even feel like you have this person figured out. And I feel like during that time that you have been with them or have known them, they kept a lot of themselves hidden because they've been too afraid to express themselves, or they weren't in a place or a position to truly and fully express themselves authentically and genuinely. So, as far as their next step toward you, even though it's going to take time to get there, and even though the situation is running on divine timing, their next step toward you is literally to have this, even more so, a heart-to-heart conversation with you. A heart-to-heart conversation where they do get in depth about the way that they are feeling, where they do express their well of emotions, one could say. where they do express to you that they decided to step away and walk away from the connection in order to ready themselves to be able to give themselves to you fully and completely in a committed relationship. Okay, so that right now they're focusing on themselves, readying themselves, focusing on focusing basically on settling down and feeling more settled within their own lives. Okay, even right now, they might still be fucking around like the Knight of Wands in reverse and doing things impulsively and just being a little bit naughty because they're not ready, but they are working on readying themselves even if they're not completely ready right now. Okay, I feel like I don't feel like everybody's fucking around like the Knight of Wands would be, but some people of course still are, because with this, and since it is in divine timing, and since there's so much patience involved throughout the reading, sorry if some of the barking was caught on camera, but what I was in the middle of saying is, since patience is so heavily involved in this reading, some of you have, just started this period of waiting, and some of you have been in this period of waiting. But at this point in time, for the people that have been waiting for this person to settle down, they have begun to heal. They have begun their healing process. They have become more settled in their lives. Whereas if this is a situation that has just occurred, even if this person has expressed to you that they're not quite ready for a serious relationship, let's say just yesterday, then this is of course going to be the process that your person has to go through. That healing process, that feeling more settled within their own life. Moving away from that impulsivity, let's say, of the Knight of Wands and moving forward toward wanting to build something solid and stable and traditional and committed with you. So, of course, it depends on what stage of this you're already in. But again, this is running on divine timing. It's going to take patience on your part, regardless of what part of the process you are currently in with your person. Their next movement forward toward you is to have a heart-to-heart conversation where they explain themselves, where they tell you what it is that they've been up to, where it tells you what it is, where they tell you what it is that they want to offer you. Because I feel like as soon as the two of you reconnect and have that heart-to-heart conversation, their movement, like their forward movement, they're asking you out, let's say, is going to come quite quickly behind that. Okay, it's going to hit a point where things were moving so slow that when this person comes back to you and basically explains to you that they are settled within their own life, that's when things are going to start to begin to pick up rapidly within this connection. Okay, that's as the two of you get to know one another again, it's going to become quite clear how strongly the two of you still feel for one another, and that's going to lead into this life together. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, pile one. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Hello, pile two, my rose quartz pile. So today we are going to be doing this reading on what this person's next move is. Okay, what is going to be their next forward movement toward you? What are they planning? What is going on in their mind? Okay. For reading one, it delved a little bit into the past and current energy before it got into the forward movement, which I feel like is typical whenever I do a reading. It never picks up just on what I want it to. So, again, with pile two, this seems to be somebody where there was something at least imbalanced within the connection, and something that was part of this like major imbalance had to deal with self-worth and self-confidence. So for some of you, it could have been a breakup. Maybe this person, it could have been a breakup because this person just was not basically giving you what it felt like you deserved. I feel like there's a high chance that you could have broken up with them. Maybe they weren't giving you the time, effort, and energy. And for others, this person had a very difficult time being emotionally vulnerable with you. Okay, so that could mean that the two of you were never really in a relationship with one another, but this person never opened up about the way that they were feeling. Okay, and again, I feel like that would be the past or current energy that the two of you are currently in, where this person is just not opening up. They just don't feel comfortable or confident enough in themselves to open up. Okay. Then we have the Nine of Cups, emotional fulfillment, wish fulfillment, basically indicating, ooh, and then we had the Nine of Wands pop up on top. It fell out with some other cards. Wow, okay. So, pile two, great news. Great news. This person is not opening up to you, or in the past they did not open up to you. That caused for major imbalances within the connection. That caused for you to never really know where your person's head was at. Again, causing for major imbalances, whether this was a romantic interest or a romantic partner. For others, this could have led to, if you were in a relationship with this person, this could have led to the two of you breaking up. And it could have led to the two of you breaking up because you never really knew what was on this person's mind. And another aspect of it was, if you were in a relationship with them, they might not have given you what you wanted within a relationship. They might not have given you the time, the effort, or the energy. You might have felt like you were pulling a lot of the weight of this connection, or this relationship rather. But for others, especially if you were not with this person, and even if you were with this person, honestly, it doesn't seem like they opened up to you. And what's coming next, and this is being indicated as being something that's going to happen rather soon, is this person is going to express themselves. This person's going to express themselves in ways that you never would have even dreamed possible, because of how emotionally closed off and how imbalanced that made the connection in the past. Okay? The Nine of Wands can also indicate that this has been frustrating, or this has felt delayed for you. And I feel that way especially because what I'm getting the most from that imbalance aspect of this is that you, at times, whether you feel that way or not, you are very confident in letting somebody know how you feel about them. Okay, especially when there's romantic interest involved, especially when it's in a relationship. You don't have an issue expressing yourself. You don't fear emotional intimacy, but there was a period of time where your person lacked that confidence to be able to express themselves. There was points in time where your person did not feel comfortable opening up to you for one reason or another, and that had a lot more to do with them. That had a lot more to do with them fearing expressing themselves. Okay, but emotional expression is coming. This person really, really thinks very highly of you. There's a lot of mutual attraction within this connection. There's a lot of passion and chemistry within this connection. And there's also this beautiful blend, whether it's gotten this far or not between the two of you, but there's a beautiful blend of emotional intimacy and physical intimacy on its way to you in regard to this connection. The Nine of Wands brings forth this message of even perhaps picking up on some of the past energy, because at times this person was very guarded with you. At times this person got very defensive. If you tried to converse with them in a way that might make them have to open up to you, they might have gotten very defensive and frustrated and kind of protective over themselves, not wanting to show themselves to be emotionally vulnerable. But the other message that comes with the Nine of Wands is this message of being so close to success. And with that said, the two of you are very, 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 very close to having this Nine of Cups, beautiful, loving relationship with one another. This person wants to, again, even with that said, the two of you are so close to building this solid, stable future with one another. Okay, just want to see if we can get, oh, okay, we got the Ace of Pentacles jumping out, and the Ace of Pentacles speaks to this person really seeing the potential and the opportunity that exists within this connection. I feel like this person, to be honest, always saw that there was opportunity and potential within this connection. And that's why they're making the decision, even if this is somebody that you're currently with, that likes to hold back a lot. What this reading would then be indicating is that this person is now kind of beginning to see the light, I guess we could put it as, like, they're beginning to see the light. They're beginning to see that they can express themselves, that they can open themselves up to you. Okay, that it's not this task, let's say, that it's something that they, if they, another thing too, it's like if they want this relationship to continue to grow and to evolve, if they still want you to see, if they still want, the Nine of Swords just drew its head, so that to me would indicate, he kind of flipped out, but with other cards underneath him. What that would indicate to me is just the nervousness. I feel like he wanted to show himself, because that would indicate to me the nervousness and the anxiety that this person gets from expressing themselves emotionally. Okay, and even with that, that could be just trauma. Like, that could be trauma that they've had their whole childhood. Maybe, growing up, they were never allowed or able to express themselves. Okay, then we have the Knight of Wands. Again, this is coming in quick. This person is coming forward quickly. And I feel like their next step forward toward you is opening up more. So if you are in a relationship with this person wants you to, again, continue to see their worth. They want you to be able to see that they are willing to contribute, that they are willing to continue to grow with you. And in this regard, that emotional vulnerability is coming in quick. And you are getting clarity surrounding this connection very, 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 very soon. Okay, and I do feel like it was not similar messages overall for pile 1, but in pile 1 as well. Your next step forward toward you is seeming to be quite similar, where it's this person opening up to you, where it's the two of you having a conversation. But with pile 2, your person's definitely coming in quick, and they are definitely bringing you a shit ton of clarity surrounding the connection. In some ways, they might even seem like a whole different person, and I feel like that's because they're realizing like what they have lost or what they will continue to lose and miss out on if they don't start communicating, if they don't start expressing themselves. Okay, so we have forgiving and learning. We have let your friends help you. Oh my goodness. So we have 3 cards actually, that I feel like are perhaps more so delving into the past. Because we have release your ex, we have free yourself, and we have deception. And I feel like overall, when it came to this person, part of the imbalances that were taking place, where since this person was not opening up to you, you never knew what was on their mind. You didn't know if there was someone else. You had absolutely no idea. There was no way for you to know, because this person would not openly express themselves in any way, shape, or form. And especially if the two of you were not in a relationship, you had no idea what to know what was on this person's mind. Even in a relationship, you perhaps had no idea what was on this person's mind. So there were perhaps a lot of trust issues. And even with the Lovers in reverse, where we started, a lot of trust issues. You had no idea what was going on with your person. Okay, and that's because they weren't opening up. And with the release your ex and the free yourself card, I do feel like you were kind of like, screw this, because the time has come to clear your energy, and it's time to take back control of your life. Indicates to me that you, again, had enough of this person's behavior or their lack of emotional expression, and you just felt like you felt like for a period of time that this connection was not going anywhere, that things were just too imbalanced. Communication was not good between the both of you, because this person would not express really anything, it seems like, especially when it came to how they were feeling about you, especially even when it came to what they were wishing for or hoping for from this connection. and you decided to free yourself. I feel like for pile 2, a lot of you decided to step away from this connection. Okay, and if you weren't the one that broke up with them, then it's very clear to me that you have begun to try to release them and heal from this connection. Okay? Then we have let your friends help you and children. Before that, though, we had forgiving and learning. And I feel like with the forgiving and learning card, this is indicative of healing taking place on both sides of the connection, but especially your person. That this person has begun to learn how to express themselves. And this card even says, as you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And they are focusing on releasing the past, okay? Especially with the children card that jumped out here, because I remember saying this message earlier, and it might take me a second to get back to. I had a brain fart when it came to the children and the forgiving and learning, because I remembered it drew me back to something that I had talked on earlier when it comes to this person. And I had said something along the lines of them growing up, they might not have had the opportunity to emotionally express themselves. You know, there's probably a cliche or a saying attached to it, but you know, there might not have been a lot of love in their household, or there might not have been a lot of open displays of love or affection and support and kindness and compassion and so on and so forth. And they might not know, they might have had to literally learn what it would mean to be emotionally vulnerable and emotionally available and emotionally mature within a romantic relationship. Okay, the let your friends help you could, again, literally be indicating that they have reached out to friends, mutual friends even, to try to rectify what it is that they were not doing, to try to rectify their own behavior, to try to figure out how it is to, again, quite literally try to learn and unlearn a lot of the things from their past. Okay, even with this, codependency. Okay, they might not, even when it comes to that, they might not have ever, it's almost like they did not know or do not know what a healthy relationship looks like. Okay, and I feel like a lot of this is either from, I honestly feel like a lot of it stems from their upbringing, but some of it could also deal with other romantic relationships they have had. You know, even with the codependency card and looking at the strength card in reverse, I got this message of they might have had to constantly show up and be the strong one. You know, they might have always had to be the strong one, whether it's with family members, friends, other partners. You know, they might feel like they need to be the person that other people can depend on while remaining this stoic, unfeeling, unemotional person themselves. Okay, I hope some part of this is making sense, because I feel like this is just giving us a lot more background information. And we also have the you deserve love. And that's another reason why I feel like you pulled away from, you yourself were perhaps the person that pulled away from this connection, or at least pulled back your energy and began to release this person. Because you know that you were settling for less than what you deserve. You recognize that this person, that it's, again, you kind of couldn't trust this person because you had no idea what the hell was going on with them. And that's why I love what the tarot cards brought forth so much, because this person is basically wanting to rush back to you to explain themselves and to explain what was going on. This person wants to give you that clarity. I also feel like part of this too, and then we have worth waiting for. They also popped up for pile 1, because I just want to see what is going on next. The worth waiting for card does bring forth divine timing, but this situation right here with your person is quite quick. You know, that this clarity is coming in quick. It is safe for you to love, which is again indicating that when this person comes back, this is going to be a safe space for you now. This is not going to be a place where you are doubting this person, where you are doubting them or feeling like you can't trust them. And we have wedding. You know, this is going to be a situation where this person has really, again, where is the card? I have so many cards now. Where this person really has learned from their past, where this person is no longer, you know, cowering in fear when it comes to expressing themselves and letting you know exactly how they feel about you. This person wants to give you that clarity because this person wants to move forward when it comes to this connection. This person sees your worth, and this person is trying to do things, or now at this point, very soon, trying to rectify things because they want you to see theirs. Okay, because they know that you've begun to release them. They know that you might have, if you were in a relationship, they know that you did release them and that you broke up with them because you were not capable of being in this relationship any longer without getting what it is that you want, need, deserve, and desire from a partner. And they've learned, and I feel like they really have put in the work, and now they are making forward movement toward you quite quickly to bring you that clarity. Okay, and they're also coming forward because they want to have a commitment with you. They want to have a stable, loving, supportive, uplifting relationship with you. Okay, and that's a huge part of the clarity that is coming in, is them wanting to rectify past behavior, of them recognizing the mistakes that they made, of them knowing and having learned, and again unlearned, emotional intimacy, or what it means to express yourself. They are emotionally vulnerable. They want to express themselves to you. And it's been a process, and it might even continue to be a process after the two of you reconnect. But they know that they need to begin to open up more. They know that they need to begin to communicate more. Because in the past, their lack of communication brought you nothing but trust issues and doubts about them. And they don't want that to be a narrative basically within this connection anymore. They want to come back, they want to give you clarity, and they want to be able to openly express themselves with you. So I hope that made sense, because we are pretty much at the end here, pile 2. Thank you so very much for allowing me to read for you today, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Hello, pile 3, my clear quartz pile. So today we are doing this reading, basically just to figure out what the hell your person is going to do next, okay? Let's see what it is that your person is going to do next. What is their next movement forward toward you? Okay, pile 3. Oh my goodness. My little beetle will not stay still today, probably because I dropped nearly every fucking card on the floor and have to reach down to grab it. Okay. Ooh, that one didn't fall on the floor. What are you? 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I should have prefaced this in saying that the beginning of the reading so far has delved into the past a little bit. Okay, the 4 of Wands in reverse would indicate to me that there was some instability within this connection, that your person acted recklessly with your heart. We have the 4 of Wands in reverse, the Fool following the 4 of Wands, and then the Well in reverse following the Fool. The Well is a card that is unique to the Ethereal Visions deck. So, and what are you? Ace of Wands in reverse, got left behind. So to me, this is a no contact situation at this point in time. There was a breakup, there was a separation of some sort, there was a lot of instability within this connection. At this point, there is a lack of communication and there's a lack of forward movement in this current energy. I feel like the Fool jumping out next would indicate to me that this person was reckless with your heart. This person was quite careless at times. This person also is someone who wanted something way more casual than you wanted. Okay, you might have wanted to or thought that you were going to build a life and spend a life with this person, but this person was not ready for that. This person crushed you in one way or another with the Well in reverse. You know, this person destroyed the image of them that you had in your head. Okay, and this is again past/current energy. And there is still no contact between the both of you. Okay, so what is their next move going to be? when it comes to this connection. We have Page of Swords. Page of Swords to me always indicates significant delay. And Seven of Cups would indicate more confusion or more idealism. They might also feel like what they did wasn't quite such a big deal. And I'm going to preface this reading by saying, because this especially has perhaps been the most negative trending reading thus far out of the bunch today, take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? If it does not resonate with you, then it was not meant for you. And take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? This is indicating significant delays and more confusion. Okay, so this person could come back and really still be just as reckless with your heart as they were in the past or as they are right now. Okay. The seven, and also, like I said, this person might not realize at times what it is that they have done. You know, to them, this could just be another casual relationship that they are pursuing, but for you, they meant a lot more. Okay. Then we have Nine of Cups and Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Cups, it can indicate emotional intimacy, it can indicate wish fulfillment, but I feel like their idealistic viewpoint of this connection is no strings attached when it comes to the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, that's what they're looking for. And it might even take them, it's almost like right now is a cool off period with this Page of Swords, because they know that you're about done with their bullshit. But that does not mean that they are not above coming back into your life to try to confuse you even more. Because what they're looking for is a no strings attached, no commitment type of relationship right now. And it does seem like that is going to continue to be that way into the future. And that Seven of Cups, the Seven of Cups to me is absolutely highlighting them trying to cause some type of confusion. The Page of Swords is also a card that can indicate mind games and player type of energy. Nine of Cups can indicate sex and sexual relationships. Seven of Pentacles to me, for lack of a better way of putting it, and sorry to sound harsh, also sounds like no, it's like no future. There's no commitment here. There's no loyalty here. This person's still going to be about the same exact bullshit as you left them in when they make forward movement back toward you. I also feel like even though this might be a cool down period, that this person is not above coming back into your life quite shortly, just to kind of see what they'd be able to get away with and to confuse you even more. Okay, and that's another thing too. If you are very confused about this connection, and if this person's causing you to doubt yourself, to feel very confused about what the hell's going on here, that's usually a good hint that this person is not the one, and that this person is not worth your time, effort, and energy. The Knight of Cups in reverse solidifies these messages, especially when it comes to confusion, because the Knight of Cups can represent emotional manipulation, can also indicate that player energy, these mind games, really just somebody who is not looking for something strong or stable or committed, and not at this point and not into the near future as well. Okay, and then we have the Hanged Man. So to me, this seems like it could be somewhat of a cycle. This might be somebody that you do have a good time with. This might be somebody that you do have fun with and have had fun with. This is somebody that there's obviously chemistry and there's obviously passion. And I would say there's probably, if the two of you have had sex, that the sex is great. But this is a cycle. It's like you keep getting fucked over by this person over and over and over again. But then they come back and they confuse you. And they make you believe that, like, it's basically this cycle, this never-ending cycle when it comes to this person. You're being urged, and eventually the cycle's going to stop. So this might not be your choice, or it should be your choice, but it might not be your choice. With the Hanged Man, of this being done, of this just being over and ended. But the Hanged Man is also bringing to me that this is a cycle that you have been stuck in with this person. and this person is not changing their ways. And I feel like especially this person is not changing their ways anytime soon. Okay, this is not a connection that is worth your time. Okay. And again, please take it how it resonates. I also want to say I apologize if anything that I say is harsh or hurtful. I am never trying to be harsh or hurtful. I am only trying to deliver the messages as accurately as I get them. First card to jump out is release your ex. Okay? Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Okay, this person is not the right person for you. Okay, this person is not your person. This person is not your person, but again, we have release your ex, then we have the wedding card and the calling in your soulmate card. Then we have passion, and then we have free yourself. And I feel like the wedding card and the calling in your soulmate card is twofold. This is how you idealistically look at this situation with this person. You really thought that this was your person. In many ways, you feel like, or maybe even aesthetically, this person might be your wish fulfillment. Aesthetically, materialistically, superficially, you feel like, or you have felt like this person was your person. But then we have passion, and then we have free yourself again. I also feel like that idealism is not just yours. I feel like this person at times confuses the hell out of you. So this person makes it seem like they want a serious relationship as well. And then they hurt you again. And then maybe there's a little cool off, maybe there's a little no contact, and then the cycle starts up all over again. And what are you? Oh my goodness. Too many cards. I just want one card at a time. Which I didn't really follow because wedding and call, oh my goodness. Now, way too many cards coming out. Good Lord. Okay. Yep, as you can tell, now the necklace is all over the place because I'm dropping everything. Okay. Let's try to get one more card. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, the card that fell all the way onto the floor is New Love. Okay? excuse my technical difficulties here. The card that fell onto the floor was New Love. Okay, so basically, it is time for you to clear your energy. It's time for you to clear your energy because this person, you not being in control of your own life and you allowing this person to have control over you. The reason why I say this person might have control over you is because of how manipulative they are. You not being in control of this situation, or you not being in control of your own love life, you not clearing your energy from this person and moving on to somebody else is inhibiting you meeting somebody new. Okay? Even with that said, my thing that I think I've said every single, too many freaking cards, thing that I've said every single reading is don't get stuck in that waiting energy, because you waiting around for somebody, especially like you waiting around for this person to change, for this person to show up for you, and to be who you would want, need, deserve, and desire them to be as a life partner, is causing for you to miss out on other meaningful connections in your love life. Okay? It is a disservice to yourself. And I'm wondering if that is where we end this, because it doesn't seem like any other cards want to fall. Oh my goodness. Let me go back in there. The card that was on top, though, of that was Make the Effort. I had the Make the Effort card jumped out for a second, but he was with other cards, and it would have jumped out directly after the New Love card. And I feel like that's basically indicating that you need to begin to make effort to open up your heart to other connections. Okay? Because these other connections are coming in very soon. Like, there's other love that is on its way to you. Okay? So what I want to do now real quick, pile 3, what I want to do now, because it says new love's coming in very soon. You got to release the old and allow the new to come in, is basically where we ended up with this. So what I want to do now is just to see some insight into this new love so that you don't leave here with an indication of, so that you don't leave here empty-handed, let's say, so that there's some restored hope and faith, let's say, into your love life. Because this person that is on your mind right now is not it. Okay. So, we have, how did you fall out? All 3 of these cards fell out at the same time. We have this focus on you healing and releasing yourself from this connection that you perhaps, or that perhaps made you turn on this reading today. Releasing this person, moving on from them, focusing on yourself, focusing on your own healing, restoring your self-worth with the 6 of Wands, focusing on your self-worth and your self-confidence, and putting yourself out there to form these new connections and new love connections within your life. Then we have a very reciprocating relationship coming in. Somebody that wants to offer you their time, their effort, and their energy. Somebody that is genuinely supportive and uplifting, and so on and so forth. But somebody that is going to match your energy. Unlike this person who seems to at times be taking advantage. And who seems to be a little bit manipulative. Now we have the Ace of Pentacles. Someone who sees your worth. Okay, that is what's coming in for you. Okay, somebody who sees your worth, somebody who will reciprocate your time, your effort, and your energy. And that this is going to take place after you do choose to release this other person and focus on yourself for a bit. Focus on rebuilding self-worth, self-love, self-confidence. And especially in the sense of rebuilding that self-worth and that self-confidence to put yourself out there again and to not settle. What are you? Oh my goodness. And to not settle for less than what it is that you deserve. Okay, someone who does not confuse you with that 2 of Swords. And again, Jesus. Again, this person, this new person that is not this person is going to come in very, very, very quickly. And this new person is going to be the type of person that wants to start a life with you and build a life with you with this 10 of Pentacles. This person that's coming in is also looking for their forever person. They're not looking for someone, they're not just looking for games or for sex or that, you know, that type of energy. They're not looking to confuse you. They are looking to tell you exactly how it is that they feel about you. They're looking to show you how much they recognize your worth. They're not looking to confuse you, and they're coming in quick. We just need to release the old. Basically, again, out with the old, in with the new, pile 3. That is the name of the game here, it seems, for you. So I hope that made sense. I know it's disappointing about the first person, but it was indicated that that is a cycle that you have been in with this person. So I'm assuming that you'd be well aware of this person hurting you at times. So thank you so much, pile 3, especially if you have made it with me all the way to the end of this reading. Thank you so much, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.